Hey, what's up, guys? Passe Baller here. We are now this May 29, 2022 NBA Game Day. Man, this is gonna be great and this is gonna be crazy. This is game number 7 of this Eastern Conference Finals. This will be a war. Game number 7, Boston Celtics will be visiting Miami Heat. That'll be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's gonna be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. Again, I am just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Passe Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right, here we go. All right, again, this is game number 7. Everyone expects this to be a war. Miami Heat, they would have the home court advantage on this one. And in terms of the momentum and in terms of the confidence, I'm not saying Boston Celtics don't have it, but I would give a slight advantage towards Miami Heat when they actually beat Boston Celtics at their own home court on game number 6. And if you would actually take a look at it, if you would have done a survey, like I don't know, majority of the people were actually believing that Boston Celtics would actually kill it on game number 6. But again, here we are, Miami Heat extending the series into game number 7. All right, so let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. For Miami Heat, we got PJ Tucker, Gabe Vincent, Kyle Lowry, Max Struss, Tyler Hero, all listed as questionable for game number 7. It has been like this for Miami Heat. It's just that it's Tyler Hero who hasn't played for the past couple of games, right? I'm not sure, and we ain't sure whether Hero would actually be suiting up and playing for game number 7, but if ever he would, that would be a great addition for the Heat or for their squad. For Boston Celtics, I see the same names down here: Hauser being out and Smart, and Robert Williams on questionable statuses. I expect these two hardworking people to still be playing, just like what has been going on Miami Heat's end. And I'm looking at the spread; it is at -2.5. Well, it opened up with -1, but as we speak, it is at -2.5 for the visiting team, Boston Celtics, man. That's crazy. All right. Not sure if you guys actually watched game number 7. I mean, game number 6, but that was something that, if you're a Miami Heat fan, man, you would have been in cloud 9, if you know what I'm saying. That was something that's hard to do, man. You're in a do or die situation. You are in Boston's home court. Man, that was something that's hard to do. Tyler Hero wasn't playing, but man, Jimmy Butler took over. Jimmy Butler had 47 points in game number 6. In essence, he actually had the same kind of game, just like what they had on game number 1. So if you take a look at it, out of the 3 games that Miami won, 2 out of those 3, Jimmy Butler was actually taking over. So Jimmy Butler, just like I said, is the heart and soul of this team. Jimmy Butler does a lot of things. He acts as a point guard sometimes. He does a lot of rebounding. He does good defense, and he scores a lot. So if Jimmy Butler would actually have the same kind of performance on this game number 7, not necessarily a 40 plus point performance, but maybe a 30 plus, man, Miami Heat would have a really good chance on it. Another thing that everyone would have noticed is that Kyle Lowry uh, played well on game number 6. I knew he had a lot of fouls. He even, graduated out of the game, if you know what I mean. He had like his 6th foul sometime in the fourth quarter. But man, if you take a look at his numbers, man, he actually helped Miami a whole lot. 18 points with 10 rebounds. That's a double double, man. So Kyle Lowry is showing up, and Kyle Lowry is actually being the Kyle Lowry that they needed when they actually picked him up during the offseason. For Boston Celtics, as always, their big 3 um, would still be the big 3 on this game number 7. Man, they can't actually have any kind of uh, bad performance any amongst those big 3. If Boston would have a bad performance with let's say Smart, Brown, or Tatum, any of those big three, that may actually mean trouble. And why am I saying this? Because Boston doesn't have a lot of weapons as much as Miami does. Miami, they have a deeper bench compared to Boston Celtics. It's just that if Boston's big three are actually are all having a great game or even just good games, it normally spells trouble for the opposing team. But if you take a look at the numbers, man, out of the 145 game sevens that we've had in the NBA. What was the percentage again? Yeah, 77% of those 145 game sevens, uh, the home team actually won. Now I'm not again. This is just numbers, but I really feel like my Miami Heat would have a great advantage on this. I know in the entirety of the series, it's like home court doesn't mean anything because Miami won at Boston, Boston won at Miami, but this is game number 7, so I really feel like it's gonna be different down here. Miami would really borrow some strength and power out of those crowd, if you know what I'm saying, and Boston Celtics would really feel the pressure, man. This is game number freaking 7, if you know what I mean. So my pick on this one would be Miami Heat, but I'm gonna pick and I'm gonna take that plus 2.5. So in any case, the game would be close. We would still have some sort of protection or some sort of safety net. So my pick, Miami Heat plus 2.5. Heat plus 2.5. Peace out. Pasay love and God bless.